Hey guys, welcome back to the Gamer Play. I'm Dave the Usher. The game we're playing is Video Pinball for the Atari 2600, and this game is brought to you by GamingOne.com. Wow, look at this thing, Atari Pinball. Released for the Atari 2600 in 1980, Video Pinball featured actual simulation of a pinball machine shooter, flippers, bumpers, and spinners. The game also implemented a simulation of a real ball's actual physics. Oh yeah, maybe more or less. The game also features a unique rollover bonus with an Atari logo on the playfield. Hitting the logo 4 times results in an extra ball. That's great, man. Now, most of the gameplay involves learning how to perform specific functions such as launching the ball or activating the flippers with the Atari 2600 joystick. Moving the joystick controller down pulls the pinball machine plunger back, while pressing the joystick buttons shoots the balls into the playfield. The left and right flippers are activated by moving the joystick controller left or right. The ball can be nudged, as in nudging a table gently in real life, by holding down the joystick button and moving the controller in a particular direction. You know, it's kind of like tilt. You know, the game actually has a tilt function built into it. Let's try this thing out. Okay, started up the screen. So I'm gonna hold down. The directions of the controls are really ridiculous. It's pinball, for God's sakes. Okay, so there's my flippers. I'm controlling my flippers with the joystick. If you hold the up button, you can actually control the flippers, both of the flippers at the same time. It's really odd, isn't it? Yeah, look at this thing. Oh, shit. Try again. Boom! Boom shakalaka. So, this game is actually kind of based off the Atari arcade pinball video game. That's right, there was another pinball game for the arcade system based on the same thing. But I mean, hey, this isn't the only pinball game that's been on a video console before. There's dozens of them. You know, NES pinball, Super Nintendo pinball, Sega, Sony PlayStation. Oh, it's just, the list goes on. And it's pretty much all the same. Although, you gotta say, I mean, they have made us changes over the years of video game console versions of pinball. This one's pretty basic. Let's listen to it. Yes. Yes. That's good. So that's good, right? Yeah? You know, what's kind of funny about about the Atari pinball version here is sometimes you don't even have to move your flippers. You can go like a couple minutes without even doing anything. And what's also kind of weird about this version of the pinball is kind of how wide the screen is. Like, you know, usually the typical pinball game, you have a lot of, you know, vertical room, you know, up and down, up and down. Not so much left to right with a pinball game, you know what I mean? Not so much left to right. So when do you play pinball on a on a computer? When do you play pinball on a computer? Let's say that. Well, I guess you have to be either really bored, or you know, back in the day, you know, sometimes you have those games that come with your computer for free. You know, those little games like solitaire, or you have you know, pinball. Pinball comes with them. So, you know, let's say the internet is down, or you can't connect, or you got other problems going on. You can always waste some time playing pinball on your computer. Now, of course, you got those video games I was talking about, like, you know, Atari or Nintendo, and you got all that other crap. So why would you buy a video game that's titled pinball? Well, I guess you either have to be really bored, have a lot of money, or you just like pinball that much, man. You like it so much, and you're not around an area where you can go to it, you know? You're not living near the boardwalk. You're not living near an arcade system or place where you can play the pinball and arcade games a lot. I can't even tell you the last time I played an actual pinball game. An actual pinball game. Whew, man, it has been a long time. I still see pinball at bars. You know, the next time I go to a bar, I'm gonna play some pinball, man. I'm gonna play some pinball. You know why? Because it just deserves respect. Pinball is kind of a dying breed, man. You don't play a lot of pinball nowadays. So pinball, where did it come from? Let's get into a little bit of the history of pinball, where this stuff came from. I'll give you a brief history about this thing. In 1869, a British inventor named Montagu Redgrave settled in America and manufactured bagatelle tables out of his factory in Cincinnati, Ohio. In 1871, In 1871, Redgrave was granted a U.S. patent for his improvements in Bag Lady, which replaced the cue at the player's end of the table with a coiled spring and a plunger. The player shot balls up the inclined playfield using this plunger, a device that remains in pinball to this day. This innovation made the game friendlier to the players. The game also shrank in size and began to fit on top of a bar or counter. The balls became marbles. The wickets became small pins. Redgrave's innovations in game designs are acknowledged as the birth of pinball in its modern form. 7, yes, that's good. Numbers. What's going on? You kind of notice in this game there's those little spinners. Very common in a lot of, Oh, son of a shit. Am I dead? Oh, I think I'm dead. That's bullshit. Alright, we're gonna... How about a new game? Hooah! There you go. So I was talking about those spinners. Okay, that's bullshit. See that over there on the left, that little hole? Like automatic death. They kind of have that, they have similar, things in many arcade games where you have that little hole that no matter what you do, no matter what kind of strategy or the way you hit the ball, there's just that little area that just fucks you over no matter what. Usually it's kind of near the... Well, for me, I remember a couple of them that were located on the left side, kind of like next to the left lever. I don't know. That's just the ones I remember, at least. Get the Atari logo. That's good. That means points. So, of course, these games are all about points. Pinball, all about points. Anyway, on the spinners, we have similar things in actual pinball games. I was playing around with this a little bit before I was recording, and it was kind of funny. Those spinners actually slow down the ball. I don't know if you've noticed it. There you go. You can kind of see how it slows it down just a little bit. Usually spinners, supposed to shoot that shit up. Okay, look at that. It's bouncing up and down. I'm going to try tilting. Okay, let's see. What I do to tilt is I hold the shoot button for when I launch the ball in the beginning of the game. I'm supposed to press that button and then hit left or right. Actually, you know what? It does work. You can't really see the screen shake. You can't really see that way. But if you look at the ball, you can kind of see how the gravity takes place. It shifts the ball's direction. You got to pay attention. Let me try. Yeah, you see that? See, I just made it move to the right there. But of course, if you do that often enough, you'll get a tilt. If you get a tilt, your levers go dead and the ball just, falls to the ground. It's kind of like a dead ball. Let's try and go make a tilt here. I'm going to try and get a tilt. I'm going to try. Usually you don't try and get a tilt. See, right now, look at that. Oh, I am tilting my ass off. That's crazy. Look at all that tilt. How did I not... Well, actually, I should say bump. I'm bumping. I'm trying to get a tilt. No, I don't want to go in there. Yeah, I guess I should try and bump it every time I go near that upper left-hand death trap there, that little death zone. But I can't believe I'm not successfully getting a tilt, man. What do I have to do? If this was actual pinball, I would have gotten a tilt so long ago. Come on, man, give me a tilt. How many points do I have? Is that good? Is that a lot of points? I don't even know. Probably not. There's probably a lot of people who play this a lot. I am not one of them. However, I did play this game as a kid in my youth. Come on, tilt, tilt! Son of a shit. Get it. Get the thing. I did play this game, like I said, a couple times. I did not own an Atari system myself, but had some cousins who did. And I got my Atari fixed, and Phil over there wasn't really big on this game or anything. Can't get a tilt. Let's try a new game. Come on. But yeah, I did play this. I remember playing this. How do you forget a game like this? I'm hitting the left and right bumpers, trying to get a tilt. It's not happening. I don't know what I have to do. I guess I'm just that damn lucky, man. I am that damn smooth. Oh, no! I should have tried there. Oh, I did it. There's the tilt. As you can see up top, the thing goes red. There's little holes on the left and right side. Okay, there it goes. There's a tilt. God damn. Took it long enough, didn't it? It took it long enough to get a tilt. You know, as much as I'd rather actually go out, you know, to a bar or, you know, wherever they have a pinball game and play it there. There have been fun video console versions of pinball. They're not all bad. You know, this one's outdated and all that, but I guess for its time it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. Could have added a little more. I wish there was a little more. Anyway, guys, I want to thank you all for watching. I'm Dave the Usher. Oh, no! For the game replay, stay tuned for the next part of Pinball. I'll see you guys next time. I am out.